everyone, welcome back to the channel and to the final game of the Valley Gaming 2022 Flames of War Championship. So we have a top of the table clash against a bottom of the table clash. Tom has already won the championship because he's already smashed myself and Jimmy, but now he's up against Richard, chasing his first win of the championship, but with a pretty decent list as the Americans. I'll show you both the lists, but the lists are all in the introduction for the championship. So let's get stuck into it. Today's mission is outflanked with Richard as the attacker for today. Okay, so we're set up for the final game. The mission is outflanked. Tom picked defend and Richard picked maneuver. So Tom has decided to pick this section here. Richard put in the objectives here and plastering a bunch of ranging markers here and here. So Richard's deploying his HQ, his platoon of 3 and his captured 25 pounders all clustered around this shrub here with his marders in reserve. Not in reserve, in ambush. So in reserve we have the platoon of 4 Panzer 3s, the Panzer 2s and the Africa rifle platoon. So over in the distance we have the paratroopers ready to go with mortars on the hill, and then we have the assault guns on this hill here as well. And thanks to a bit of a nifty spearhead, the Americans have a big clump of armour here, with the Shermans leading the way, backed up by the Stuarts, the Lee HQ, and then the rest of the Lees. So it's going to be turn 1, they'll be contesting this objective, but it doesn't go live until turn 6. So will Tom be able to push this American armour off the objective and win the day, or will Richard just steamroller his way to victory for his first win of the championship? We'll only know in American turn 1. Okay, so this is the end of movement for turn 1. The pretty much everything is dashed forward. So we have the Shermans, and we'll remove that because they've moved. So the Shermans are dashed forward. The unit leader did a follow me. He failed his cross-check, and then the unit lost heart and just stayed put. The Stuarts did the same and lost heart because they don't want to be they're not interested. The HQ did the same and didn't happen, so everything else has kind of stopped doing follow me's because that's it. So going into shooting turn 1, what are you starting with?
Spoken bombardment from the 75s.
75s. Okay.
Oh, no, that's the armoured mortars, isn't it, that one?
Yeah, number 2.
Okay,
yeah,
from the armoured mortars, so
okay.
12 inches
Right.
across there. Then...
Okay, so the smoke barrage went down here because there was already a pre-ranged in marker there, which is swept across here. So now you're going to range in something else.
With the 75s.
Okay, you can use your paratrooper to observe as well if you wished.
Yep.
There's number 1.
Sweet. So angle to there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that roughly? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it hits all 3 of the guns and all of the Panzers.
Okay, so ranging in, your skill is a
4 because it's iron sides, but up to 5. Come on.
Okay.
I'm getting new dice. Yeah.
So first attempt is a 5. It's not time on target though, so no. So you got 3 24 pounders under there that you're hitting on 4s.
Oh, wow, that makes a hell of a difference hitting first time. 1.
He's hit 1.
1.
Okay, do you want me to roll that now?
Yeah, should we do that now?
Yeah, so it's the one on the far right.
So you can see, can't you, because the camera's there. Where's the camera going? Oh.
Well, I've rolled a 3 anyway, so I failed it.
Okay, so Thomas failed his save, and it is a 4+ firepower for you, which is a kill.
Wow, that's a bit better.
Okay, so it's the far right one.
Okay.
And also you can bail his panzers because you're 82. So there's right, roll from separately now because there's different ones. So You've got the unit of 3 has 2 shorts.
Yep.
So hitting them on 4s. None, and then you have the unit leader who's missed, and then you have the HQ short is hit, and then the 2 IC is missed. So yeah.
Don't roll a 1, isn't it?
Yeah, don't roll a 1, Tom.
How many dice, sorry?
Just 1 on the HQ tank.
I detect 2.
That is fine. Okay, next shooting.
We range in with the power mortar on this guy.
Okay, so put your marker down wherever. Oh, it's there.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, is it already?
No, it's just out.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll pop it so it's clipping both of them. They can see, can't they?
Yeah, they can see.
Yeah.
So it'll be a 4+.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but it's currently clipping terrain. I could do it so it's just on its own.
If you want, yeah.
Yeah. You want to get rid of this guy. No, no. We'll do it for 2. Okay. 50-50.
4+.
4+.
Second attempt. Got it.
Yes.
Okay, so roll 2 dice each. So the guy in the open is hit on 5s. Second. Oh no, yeah, and then just roll 2 dice at the same time for the guy in the.
Oh, because it's 2 because it's the reroll, isn't it? Reroll hits.
Missed, but you ranged in. Okay, and that is it for your shooting.
Right.
So motivations for Tom, we just have to rally the 25-pounders.
Yep. Yes, 2 and a 6. I'll go.
2 and a 6. And then ambush.
I can't quite see.
Well, I'll stop recording so you can have a good look. Okay, so no ambush, but you do get 1 dice for reserves.
Yep, so I really do need this. Let's see what I get. A 3, so that's not happening.
Okay, so we will be moving into German movement turn 1. Okay, so this is a summary of German movement and shooting. It's done. So yeah, no movement, no shooting. Tom is going to hide behind his gone to ground, and that is it. So we go into American turn 2, and the only thing that needs to happen for these guys is the smoke will dissipate and they can carry on their merry way. Okay, American turn movement. Shermans have made it into the palm groves here with a cross here, which was lucky because you rolled 2 2s. Lee HQ's moved up behind with the 2 IC, exposing himself, dirty boy. Recky's moved there with the jeep lagging behind, the mortar jeep. These Lees are pushed up with a failed follow me, and the Stuarts have done the same with a failed follow me, but they've occupied this scrub area, which would have been a nice ambush spot for Tom. So that's it. So now we're going to shoot in. You were mentioning smoke again, weren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so crack on with that, and then we'll do the rest of your artillery. Okay, so here is the smoke barrage down, courtesy of the assault gun. So that is it for your smoke barrages. You still have smoke in other forms.
Yeah. So
now you have your other artillery. So what would you like to fire now?
I'd like to fire the mortars. I'd like to range them in on here.
Okay, make sure to remove the marker for the assault guns off there, because obviously they ranged in by here now.
Yeah.
No, wrong one.
Oh, yeah.
This one. Okay, so just put it by there.
Okay.
Okay, so template. There you go.
Save again.
Okay.
Well, it just falls off, but yeah. So the idea is cover everyone.
Okay, so 5+ the ranging because you're trained, but you're +1 because of the terrain.
Yeah.
So first attempt. Got it first time again, Tom.
The dice are, well, I guess they're accurate because they're all over the place, aren't they?
Okay, so 1 at the front, hitting him on a 4+.
Yeah, get rid of
No, the 1 at the back on a 4+. Hit.
Yes.
So a save on the back 25-pounder, Tom.
So save on the 25 pounder. A pass this time and roll a 4.
Okay.
Okay. but they're pinned.
Okay, next one. So your paratroopers are still ranged.
Well, I do all the other.
It's only 81, so it won't touch the tanks.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, your
Paratrooper, yeah.
So roll 2 dice for him, hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
No,
One,
and then
one?
No, because
Okay, because they both have to, yeah.
okay, and then you got the guy in the shrub then, who you miss as well. And then the last thing you have, if you can see through.
Oh, he won't be able to probably. He might be able to see there.
It's the other thing you need to remember as well is the edge of the oasis is tall terrain as well.
Oh, okay. No, he won't be able to.
Okay, so that would be your shooting then.
Yeah, done that. Smoke there, bombardment there, done.
Okay, done. So we go into German turn 2. Okay, holding 2 cameras at the same time. Tom, you have a motivation on your 25-pounders.
A pass, a 3 and a 5.
Okay, ambush.
Right, okay, so I'm going to spring it up. I'm just trying to figure out where exactly.
Okay, I'll stop recording on the battle cam, let's call it. We just jumped back to American shooting where this Lee did a long range, move in, concealed on the ground shot on the HQ Panzer 3. Richard actually got an 8, but only managed to bail because of a failed firepower. Could have got a super shot there. So now we go back to figuring out where Tom's ambush is going. Okay, so this is where the marders have gone. So the last thing we do for the motivation is Tom has 2 dice for reserves.
This is big.
Oh, I get 2.
Ooh, right. So let's see where everything ends up after movement. Okay, so marders have popped here. Panzer 3s have come in here, and the infantry have come in right by there, which is a nice, clever move from Tom, because basically this Stuart platoon, if they survive, anything else is going to get mopped up by these guys, which is always good, because if he just bails them, it just wipes them away. So we'll be going to shooting now, because we're doing it remotely. I'll just summarise it, because it's difficult holding my phone on this, but I'm expecting not to see any Stuarts left, and maybe definitely a few less Lees. And then also these guys moved to pick on more Stuarts. It's definitely, and these guys are reckless as well, so they hit on 2s regularly, so yeah, if they survive, it's going to be a miracle. Okay, Tom's Africa Corps has sprung into life. These 2 guys here have destroyed the 2IC Lee tank. The Stuarts, only 1 remains. 1 is still bailed out, but there's an assault coming in, so this guy really needs to do a lot of work. The marders fired at the Lees, getting a kill and a bail, so I got off a bit lucky. And the 25-pounders, 1 fired and managed to bail out the Stuart, who rolled a 6 in his armour. And then the other one fired up onto the ridge and bagged himself a mortar half-track, so they'll have to re-roll their firepowers, not firepowers, their hits. So we have an assault coming in from the infantry with 5 defensive fire shots. Okay, so the assault went in. Richard managed to get 1 solitary hit with defensive fire, which resulted in a kill. 3 swings, Tom hit once, Richard passed, but then you failed your motivation, and so far Richard has failed every single motivation so far, so because they're 50-50s, I reckon you probably start passing them now. But because of the proximity of the assault, the long-barreled Lee has been destroyed and the bailed out Stuart has been destroyed. He was already bailed out, that is why he's destroyed. So now we go into American turn 3. Smoke clears away. You have no motivations because if it got bailed, it's now dead. So luckily you don't have to pass a motivation now.
And my beautiful smoke goes.
Yeah, smoke's gone. Oh no, sorry. You have a last stand on the Stuart because there's only 1 left. 4+. So there we go. First motivation. Yeah, he's got a 5+, so he's back in. So Americans can now go into their movement. So off you go. Okay, American movement. The only thing that has moved is the Stuart tank. So you can put a gun to ground on Oh no, unless they fire. We'll leave that then. Okay, so that is it. So now we can go into American shooting.
£5, because I'll teach you.
Okay, right. So the armored mortars are rearranging in on here, but they need to
they're already on here.
Yeah. So repeat by one. So the guy at the front, roll 2 dice for him. You need fours. You don't. And then the guy at the back. No.
Oh, I hit both of them.
Okay. And next, you've got your paratrooper mortar on 2 teams.
Yeah, I'll do that one first.
So
See you again.
Okay. No. And then the guy in the open gets hit. So
Right,
double
so
save.
I've got to re-roll, haven't I?
Yep.
I failed, a 3 and a 5.
Ooh.
4 plus.
4 plus.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't want him anyway.
Okay.
I know, but I need all the
Check
all the help I can have.
Check a pin marker on the 25
Yeah.
pounders as well, just so you remember. Okay, next shooting, Richard.
I'll come back to those. I'm gonna go. These guys are gonna go on the.
Okay, so the okay, so do the Jeep first because you can only see like one guy because of the he hasn't moved, so he has 3 shots.
Yep.
That's 1 hit because of the concealment, but so 1 hit so far on an infantry team. Tom.
And I'll do the normal.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And then you got the 50 cals, so that's 6 shots.
Yep.
Just check their range though.
It's 20, isn't it?
Yeah, but just check for short range. That's all we check.
Oh, I don't think they're going to come in short range, unfortunately. Oh, I probably should have moved. Oh, on the front teams.
Okay, that's all I'm after. Okay, so you've got 6 50 cal shots. Sorry, Richard needs more dice. So you are hitting on 5s because of concealment. One cocked. Okay, 1 more save to make, Tom.
I failed that one.
5 plus firepower. Nope. No. And then you've got
the normal
4 more 30 cals. 1 more hit.
I passed that one.
Okay, you still got the Stuart.
With his 5
dice. Pinned now, so 2 hits, Tom.
You can choose.
You can put 1 on the AT gun, Richard.
Yeah, 1 on the AT gun.
And then 1 on a rifle team. So AT gun, Tom?
AT gun dies, the other guy also dies.
Oh!
So just that guy by there.
Brilliant.
Okay. And they're pinned as well.
Yep.
So that's Stuart, sweet revenge.
Yeah.
Use his pin markers.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay. Next shooting, Rich.
I'm going to do these on those.
Okay, so the Lees are firing at the marders, so that'll be 4s normally, 5's concealment, 6 are range.
Yeah.
So 4 main gun shots. No, and then it's going to 2 from your top gun needing 7s. No.
Shermans.
Same target, so again 6s, but 8 dice this time.
So maybe I should have moved them closer to get the 5s.
Nope.
Oh!
No, nothing. So the last thing you've got to fire now is your assault gun.
I will pop him in.
On the marders.
Yeah.
Okay, so
sighting from the
paratroopers.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 plus required. 6 again. Your artillery's win. So there's 4 marders there. You need hitting on 4.
Let's just check what's the.
Oh, you'll cover them all.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So just roll 4 dice, is it?
Yeah. He's hit all 4 of them.
But I think it's only anti-tank 2.
Yeah, but he's top armor 0, so 1s can be bad.
I've rolled a 2 on 1, a 4, then a 2, then a 3.
Okay, so it's Bales on the...
Yeah, so
So
a
that's
4
take
plus.
2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, 2 4 pluses.
1. So just get a bailed marker.
Oh, not good enough. I think I should have moved closer just to try and get the...
It wouldn't have made any difference because your stabilizers would have kicked in.
Oh, yeah, true.
Move your number 1 range in marker by there, and that will be your shooting. So chuck your assault in then, Richard.
Yeah, with the Stuart.
Yeah, so move him into base contact with the guy. Obviously no defensive fire because they aren't 80 gun. So a 5 to kill, which he doesn't. Tom gets the counter attack, otherwise he's pushed off the board.
I run away. So I've got to get.
Can't you run over there?
6 inch. Yeah. So I think what will happen is the platoon leader, because I've got to go directly away. I think I can break coherency, so the platoon leader, funnily enough, has to run towards the grants, and then the other 2 bases have to run towards my Panzer IIIs, I think.
Okay, so you move that then, Richard, to make sure they're outside of 6 inches, basically.
Yep.
Yeah.
But the unit leader moves towards me, and another guy moves towards me, and then one moves towards their...
Yeah.
Is that it then? And then that
and then
one.
he moves back.
Yeah.
So essentially, the Lee could then assault. Is that right?
No, because they shot a target that's not within.
Oh yes, of course. Yeah, that's true. Okay, right. So that will be it then. So obviously they.
Well, could he?
He gets to move 4 inches now.
Yeah.
So any direction. So just. Okay.
Well, let's see if I can get him to get into. Oh yeah, this take measures. So.
Yeah, I know it's a pain, but I'll keep the good one for now.
Right,
Push the right. German turn 3. Motivation.
Right.
So we have a bailed out Panzer III. No, it's not a Panzer III. That's the 25 pounders. We have a bailed out Marder.
Okay, so the 25 pounders, they rally at 3 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
The Marder is bailed out, and then the infantry, they're still pinned, and then a last stand on the infantry. No, I rolled a 3, so
They stick around.
they're sticking around. I'll just roll to dig them in because not doing anything else.
Okay.
Obviously not.
Okay.
Rolls 1.
There's no point rolling for your reserves because you'll be rolling 3 dice. Your Panzer IIs are going to be coming in, racking stuff up. So we will come back to everyone after movement. Okay, German movement. So obviously the infantry have failed to dig in, and this guy can't come to help them get back into good spirits because they're pinned and can't move towards the enemy. I suppose they could have moved back, but they tried to dig in. These Panzer IIIs have moved up. As Tom said, just ignore the Stuart, which I think is a bit of a shame because he's looking a man of the match for the Americans so far. Marders have stayed put. These Panzer IIIs have moved to the better firing solution, and Panzer IIs have come on because obviously they're going to be a key unit so far. They just moved to there doing a cross-country dash, and that is it. So now we go into German shooting. Of course, we'll summarise because remote gaming, well, half remote, I suppose, because Richard is actually here. So we'll see what the Germans can do this turn. Okay, German shooting. A tale of bails and misses, shall we say. So basically, these Lees have been bailed only once each. The Marders went at the Shermans and managed to get 2 bails. Everything else, so basically anything that had a good AT went at the Shermans, either missed or just got completely bounced. And then these Lees just survived. But now we come on to the bit where we need some 50-50 motivations from Richard, which hasn't been good so far. So as we move into American turn 4. So, let's start with your motivation. So, what do you want to do, the Lees first?
Yeah.
Okay, so firstly
And they're
here,
out of range, aren't they?
out of range of thingy, is back in. The next Lee is not back in. Okay, and then the 2 Shermans, now these are in reroll range of the HQ. So,
Both reroll.
both reroll. They both stay bailed, Tom. Now you have a last stand on the Lee and the Stuart. So which one first?
Stuart.
Okay. Runs.
No.
MVP gone. And
No.
and the Lee's run on a 1. So he drives away and
he dies.
he dies. Okay.
I really should have put him in reroll range. That was silly.
The only thing is, with the tall terrain, they'd actually have to see him as well.
Okay. Oh, fair enough. No, I wasn't going to. I wasn't going to expose him.
Okay. Right. So things that a turn of bailing has turned out to be not so bad for Tom.
Yeah.
Okay. So we will go into American movement. American movement, the Jeep has moved forward to maybe finish off these German infantry who are not in foxholes, and the scout cars have moved back. But unfortunately, a really bad turn of motivations again from Richard, this time it counted, has really made this precarious. But it's turn 4, objective goes live in turn 6, still means Tom has a lot to do, and you're in a good position. You're on the objective. Yes. Okay, so we go into American shooting. Okay, so Shermans are not going to fire, they're going to go to ground. Yeah, and the Jeep is going to fire into the infantry, needing 6s because they can seal on the ground. It gets 1 hit, Tom.
For fuck's sake, nice.
They're not having a good time, are they?
No.
No. So it's the one thing with my Africa rifles, they tend to have like one stunning turn and then just get demolished.
Well, they took out a load of things, so you know.
So now you're down to artillery then, Richard. So do you want to repeat your bombardment?
Yeah.
So there's 3 active marders that you're hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
That you hit all 3 again, and then the bailed out one who was missed. So 3 active marders.
Right, I roll a 1, a 4 and a 5.
So you can kill one.
What
On
a
a 4+.
4+.
Don't forget, Richard, you forget you have 1 reroll this game.
Oh yeah, okay. You haven't done that yet. Reroll.
You're using it. You could have
I
used
might now. I'm going to use it for like last stand on those, possibly. Oh.
Yeah, hold on. If you've got a reroll, would you want to go back and reroll for your grants?
No, it's too late. I should have used it.
No, it's not.
Nah, I mean, go on. If you want to use your reroll now, because you're going to have a reroll from your HQ anyway. Because you can't reroll a reroll.
Yeah.
So it's up to you.
No, I won't go for the guy. That's a lesson I need to learn.
Fair
Not
enough.
fair enough.
Yeah, because I think it would take things back too far. I think.
Okay.
It'd be like rugby when they go 10 minutes back.
I'll do a reroll for no. I'll keep the reroll. I'll keep the reroll.
Okay, right. Your paratrooper mortar.
So I didn't get the firepower, was it? So
there's another bailed marder.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you have a paratrooper mortar ranged in on a 25 pounder, so 2 dice needing 4s. Hits.
Yep.
So double save again on the 25 pounder.
Pass, 2 6s.
Okay, per pin marker on
Yeah.
them. And then you've got the mortar half tracks firing at them as well. So
Yeah.
top guy needing 4s, missed, and then bottom guy needing 4s. Hits.
Yes.
Is this a reroll?
Yes, reroll.
I failed. A 3 and a 6.
Needing a 4. No.
Oh.
Now you're going to do a reroll.
No, it's not.
It'll be last standing if you kill it.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, and then last up you have your mortar jeep, he's got a 32-inch range with his mortars,
Yeah.
whatever you want to fire at, but he's only green.
Yeah. Oh, this take a minute. 32. Yeah, so go into that. So it's going to be rolling 6.
Needing a 6 to range in.
Yes.
He's got a first time on the mortar jeep. Roll 2 dice on the close guy.
I'm assuming it's not going to...
If you do it in such a way, it will clip everything from where you can see. So, just
Do you think so? I don't know.
just 1 then. Okay.
Yeah.
Reroll that 1 because it's cocked.
No.
But he's ranged in there. wherever his marker is.
No idea.
And that is American shooting.
Yeah.
Okay, German motivation for turn 4. Tom has 2 bailed out marders now.
Alright. Both get in the final 6.
Okay. You have your pin down 25 pounders.
3 and a 6, so they rally.
Your pin down Africa rifles.
No, they're not happy. The 2.
And their last stand.
No, they run away. They've had enough.
What was that, a 2 or a 1, Tom?
I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Okay, right. So we will go into German movement.
That's right.
Right, German movement. All marders are backing and staying put because these are the big killy guys. Panzer II's tried a blitz move to get into the shrubs so they could shoot at the mortars but failed, so they're going to stay put. All the Panzer III's are closing in because they need to. Desperately need to. These guys need to come in, try and secure this objective by turn 6, otherwise Richard will take it. So there we go. So we go into German shooting, but we'll have to recap it. So I wonder how it's going to go. Okay, so the Jeep's dead. Now, the going to ground was the key. The marders missed. They did go 1-5. Which would have been a hit if the Shermans had fired. But everything that fired, I think pretty much Richard managed to shove it all onto the already bailed out ones and then managed to pass his remounts for any that got killed. So he's managed to hold in. So now we go to American turn 5 and with motivation time again. So roll 2 dice at a time for each Sherman. So this guy, will he get back in?
4+.
He does.
Yes.
And then the other guy, no. Should have said just that was both of them going.
Yeah.
Okay, and no last stands this turn, so we are going into your movement.
And this is turn 5.
Yeah, so next turn, if Tom hasn't got anyone within 4 inches of that objective, you win the game. And he can't dash because of your tanks and your scout cars, which you could just use as a speed bump by here. But okay, so you crack on with your movement. Okay, so American movement.
Yeah,
Paratroopers moving down. Operation Speed Bump with the scout cars, and the Lee HQ's moved, so you can have a little bit of shooting action as well. With one Sherman has been, of course, kept bailed out with an anti-aircraft marker. Okay, so we go into American shooting, and it's pivotal now.
Yeah, all the powers have charged out as well.
Well, paratroopers are charged out. They can shoot small arms. Oh, you moved your mortar as well.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to move from water. Yeah.
I just put him back. No, him back on the hill.
Back on the hill. Yeah.
Okay, so he can fire, but because they moved, it removes the ranged-in marker, so you'll have to re-range it again. But some of them should be in range, short range, to fire their little guns at 25 pounders.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll grab Tom out of his mug and we'll do shooting.
So 16
okay, so
inches.
check what is within 16 inches. 1, 2, 3. No, so 4, 5, 6, 7 shots because the LNG.
All but those guys, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say 7 shots you'll have only on the 125 pounder, hitting on 5s because of concealment. Because from the.
Was it 7? Did you
Just
say?
so you know, if you do a follow me, you can't shoot.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But the
nice.
mortar,
Yeah,
mortar can still fire.
Yeah.
It's bombardment.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So ranging in the mortar on a 4+1. One dice, Richard. Nope. Second attempt. Got it. So smack bang in the middle. You've got the top guy hitting on 5s.
Yeah.
No, and the bottom guy hitting on 5s.
No.
No, but you're ranged in. Okay, next the mortar half tracks. So the guy on the top, 2 dice hitting on 4s.
This is there, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. No, and then the bottom one hits.
Yes.
So double save again.
2 saves. No, it fails 1.
So 4+ firepower coming up.
No.
No reroll.
No, I'll save it for other stuff.
Other stuff. What other stuff? Them, okay. Right, so, but they're pinned again, so I'll put a marker. Just pointing out, Tom, your £25 taking out one of those mortars has probably saved your bacon so much. Okay, so as a shooting, what are we doing? All the Shermans going into them?
Yeah, so those aren't going to be... So it's 10 plus 4 isn't accepted within 4.
What?
Because they have to be within 4 inches of that, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so and their tactical's 10.
Yeah.
So I'm just checking what's going to be close enough. Okay.
Yeah.
All the Shermans
into that one. Okay, so 6 shots sitting on 4s.
Come on, Shermans. This is for you to get man of the match.
That's 4 hits. So I'm guessing, Richard, you'll put double on the long.
Yep.
I'll do my best to move that. So, do a move that hit? I do. So, basically a double on the short.
Okay.
I'll put it on the one that's... What's the one on the road with the guy popping out? Is he the leader?
Your leader is the up-armoured long.
Oh, right, I see. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So, do you want to point at a tank and I'll roll?
That one.
Okay. He rolled a 3.
So, concur?
5 power, yeah. So,
the next guy rolled a 3 and a 4.
Okay, so he is dead twice, and then the up-armoured?
And then the up-armoured rolled a 4, so that's a bail.
Okay, so
so this is to kill?
To kill on a 3+?
Yep.
Dead.
Yes.
2 dice to kill on the middle guy. Dead. And then to bail the other guy. Not bailed. So now is the reroll coming?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 2 dead and a bail. Right. So the HQ leads firing at the armor. Needing 5s for the main gun because of stabilizers.
Yep.
No, and then you need a 6 on the top gun. No. That would be it then.
No, I've got those guys on the...
Oh yes, they're still on the marders, aren't they? Okay, yeah, roll 4 dice, hitting on 4s. 2 hits, Tom, on the marders with the T30s.
I've rolled a 1 and a 2.
So to kill on a 4-up. Kills to bail on a 4-up.
Yes.
So a kill and a bail. Interesting. Right. So
that is it, because I've already done the mortars.
You're going to try and shoot and scoot the Shermans.
Yes.
Skill check first.
It's just 5+, isn't it?
It's a 5+. No. Okay, so we'll put some smoke and markers on the marders, and we'll come into German motivation. Okay, right, so we're going into German turn 5, and they have some motivations to do. So just to check, this Panzer 3 will get a reroll from the HQ, Tom.
Yeah, so does he get back in? He does.
Oh.
Do you want me to just do his last stand now?
Yeah.
And he sticks around. He's
Okay.
determined to get his line across.
Okay, your pinned 25-pounders get a reroll as well for their motivation.
Yeah, they're back in.
And then you got 1 bailed out marder.
He's loving life as well.
They've done great, the marders.
Okay, so now we go into German movement. German movement, everything is closing in. So Tom's actually been able to get 3 tanks onto the objective here. So these 3 need to be killed.
Yep.
If Richard's still in a position to hold this objective. So close. But a lot of them are getting flank shots on these tanks here now. And so they're all here. And the Panzer IIs are making their way to deal with the paratroopers. So this is crunch time. So we go...
Maybe I should have moved them a turn earlier, just to put a bit more.
Yeah, we go into German turn shooting, which will be a summary, so let's see what happens. So it has been fierce and brutal. 1 Sherman lies dead, 3 remain active. The Lee is bailed, but still there. 2 paratroopers have been killed by the Panzer IIs, and they are pinned. So we go into American motivation. We have a remount on the Lee HQ.
Did you get a reroll?
You get a reroll.
I've used that,
Yeah,
haven't I?
you used your Hail Mary.
Probably should have saved that.
He's back in, and then the paratroopers rally on a 3+ because they're fearless. No. Told you the paratroopers won't rally. Try and dig them in, you might as well.
Yeah, dig in.
They do, okay. Right, so we go. So basically, if you were to kill or bail these 3 tanks, one of which a lot of them are within sight. The Lee is a 50-50 side shot on that Panzer III.
Yeah.
So, kill or bail these 3 and the game is yours because objectives are active. So, first your movement, if there's going to be any. But remember, you can swivel your turrets for free anyway.
Yep.
So, I don't think you will have any movement.
But he'll just move so they can both fire.
And do what?
On the side. Get bail. It's 50 cals, so 4 and.
Onto side 4.
Oh, is it side 4? I thought they were side 3. Yeah, they're side 3.
Oh, so you can bail with 50 cals? Yeah. Oh, cheese. Okay, right. So we'll, that's it. So Tom will go into shooting, I'll take him out of his mug. So do you want to do the Lee first onto that Panzer?
Yeah, we'll do the stuff that doesn't matter first, so we'll do the, onto the marders.
Okay, yeah, of course. So, 3 marders there, hitting on 4s. 2 hit, all hit.
Oh, I said.
Oh no, that's not cocked.
Yeah,
I got it. 3 marders a hit again.
3 marders. Hey! No, I need those for my anti-tank rolls, but that's 2 5s and a 6. So
wow.
That's the.
Get rid of those 6s.
So the paratroopers can't fire, but the mortar can.
Yeah.
So that. So top one.
No, the mortar's pinned.
Yeah, they're pinned. They can't. No, the armored mortars.
Oh, the armoured mortars
yeah.
can. Yeah.
And
so
then
missed.
And then bottom one.
Yeah.
So okay. Again, you need a save, Tom.
Right. I pass a 5 and a 6.
Okay. Right then.
So they're pinned.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
By the way.
What's that?
Did he dig in his?
Yeah, they're dug in. They're dug in.
Right.
Okay. So the Lee, if he targets the Panzer III in front of him, is a 50-50. He'll get him.
Yeah, do that.
So 2 shots with the main gun. Both hits. And then the little turret as well. Hits. Also hits on a 5, yeah.
Yeah, because it's a secondary weapon,
yeah.
but it's
no,
he doesn't get the cover because I'm standing next to it.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So now randomise to see if they hit the side or front. So the 2 big guns.
2 big ones. So 1 to 3 it will be side. 4 to 6 will be front.
That's right, isn't it, Tom? 1 to 3.
I mean, as long as you say it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
1 to 3 sides.
Both sides, and then the turret side. So all sides. So 80. No, wait.
Oh yeah.
I think I can. Is it 80-10?
Yeah.
I can't stop it then.
So 2 firepowers for the main gun.
3+.
Dead.
Dead.
And then the Shermans, who one of them is in the front, so switch their turrets around, and then 2 of them are on your side.
Yeah, I should have moved him. I forgot about him. Oh well, he was there. He could have fired the other one. Yeah, well, it's to take it as a given that that's.
Okay, so the one who can target the front guys can only target those 2 in the palm groves because the other guys are obstructed by the Shermans. So fire him first. So 2 dice.
So what this one?
Yeah. So 2 dice needing 5s because of the concealment. No, and then 4 shots hitting on 4s. Although they can't swap them anyway, it's too close.
Yeah.
He's got 2 hits. It's
2 hits.
80-10 against one of them's enough armoured.
I can't stop it because it's in my arms.
It's a side. It's just 3 pluses.
Yeah.
Oh!
Killing a bail. No, it doesn't matter. It's game.
Oh, because he's bailed.
Good game.
Hard luck, Tom. Jeez Christ, that was really good.
What a thriller. What a thriller that was.
That was fun, that.
Well, what a shame! I've only learned how to play that army at the very end.
Respective man of the matches for you both.
Shermans.
Yeah, I think they were the stalwart of your list.
Yeah, and I used them a lot better as sort of like the just as like the best. You know, that they're there to, you know, they can actually hang in and play more like. With an honourable mention to the Psycho Steward.
Okay, let me just put smoke so I can get a good photo. Tom, your man of the match.
I'm trying to think really. I don't think any one unit really stood out. Maybe the Panzer IIIs at the bottom, just because I think they killed and bailed a Grant that made the infantry assault pull off. They also killed some Stuarts, I think.
They almost snuck it because they could have dealt with the Shermans and the HQ. They just didn't hit.
Didn't the marders kill a lot though?
No, the marders. They killed. Did they kill some Grants? No, they killed the Grants, didn't they? They killed and bailed a Grant, and then they killed a Sherman.
Yeah.
I mean, they bailed a couple of Shermans as well, I think, but no, I failed too many firepowers for them. That meant that your Shermans kept ticking over. So I think I'd have to say the Panzer III unit of 4.
Yeah.
Arguably.
They killed a Jeep as well.
Yes,
let's not forget that.
Jeeps.
And here are the final scores. As we know, Tom has won, gaining an extra 2 points today, bringing them up to 18. I managed to finish in second with my 2 wins. Then Richard today bumped up himself to 3rd place, and unfortunately Jimmy at the bottom. But everyone played well. Everyone won at least 1 game, which is great. And also Tom got beaten as well by Richard as well. So overall, I think a very successful championship. So Tom is going to have to come down from Glasgow to get his prize. I could post it, but he wants it as an excuse to actually come down.